everyone. Good evening and Merry Christmas. This is Joanna, and I want to share some items that I got from the store on Christmas Eve. Nothing special, nothing major, but I'll just share with you what I got. There are some items that I've been waiting for, but I'm going to share with you what I picked up from the grocery store really quickly. A few odds and ends. You've seen them from me before. Maybe a different snack or two, but we'll get started. So I got this caffeine-free Coke. Y'all know that I said I love caffeine-free Coke because it's crispy and sweet. But I found out one of the reasons why I think I like this better than regular Coke is because they said that caffeine kind of gives cola a bitter taste. So Coke isn't necessarily bitter, but it would explain why this one has a sweeter taste. And I really do love caffeine-free Coke. It tastes really good. I don't get it because it's caffeine-free or anything like that. It's just really tasty. I then purchased some of these Doritos tortilla chips, and even though the bag, I believe, said that they were $6.29, they were $3.99. This is an old flavor from in their early years. It was really good when I was a kid. And you could get a bag this size almost for 59 cents. But I wanted to get those for nostalgia purposes. I got these classic edition cookies. I call these the Christmas cookies, but they didn't have any of the ones with like the Santa hat, the green and red decorated ones. So I went ahead and got these. Usually they still have some of those at this time, but I am in the store. I have to realize Christmas Eve. I got a cranberry and an apple stuffed pork chop. I had been wanting to try these pork chops ever since I seen them, and they said they were $2.50, so they probably wanted to get rid of them today. I'm going to cook both of these today. I didn't get a side, though. I should have got some broccoli or something. I went ahead and got some smoked sausage, and I got some black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas don't really matter if they're store brand or name brand. I got these for the new year, to cook that traditional New Year's food. I actually got all of this for that until I realized how early it was. And since those pork chops were on sale, they will be cooked. I have time to buy more. The black-eyed peas will hold up, and the cabbage may last, and there's always cabbage around. Anytime that I have a hard time finding the New Year's meal foods, I never have had a hard time finding cabbage. And then I got some Chobani. I had a hard time today choosing between my vanilla, the Oatly full fat, and the extra creamy because I've got, y'all know, them new coffees from Javi. I found my vanilla salt syrup, and I want to try that with my Sunny Almond Espresso. So I'm definitely going to make me an iced coffee the few days that I have off. So we'll share what else with you I purchased. Of course, I got a head of cabbage, and I got these little cornbreads. I used to love the Martha White cornbread mix because you could make it with half a cup of water, and it tasted just as good as Jiffy. Jiffy was always a problem because you had to have milk and you had to have an egg. Well, it's been so long since I purchased Martha White in the little red and white box that when I went in the store today, her cornbread now takes milk and an egg. It already tasted as good as Jif. All I had to do was add a teaspoonful of sugar to it, and now they done made it complicated. So y'all, this is my little huff puff moment. I got mad and went over there and bought some of these cornbread things. I had 4, so I don't know if I dropped one or what happened, but I had 4. These are just as good in a pinch, and I'm going to save these to go with my fried cabbage when I make my little New Year's meal. And I had these high chews, y'all. I actually had these in grape and watermelon. The watermelon I finished off before I even left the store. And then the grape ones, I got them halfway finished in my coat pocket. Got these strawberry ones left. And then I got these ink pens yesterday at Staples. I got them as a gag gift for a nurse friend that don't like gel pens. I don't know if she don't like them because she thinks they don't dry, but I'm having second thoughts about these. I haven't seen any videos on these yet, but it said that some of these ink pens don't dry all the way, so I don't want to give her a gag gift and then it does what the gel pens or what she thinks the gel pens will do. So I might see how they write and then wrap 2 of them up in a ribbon and give them to her. Now, everything else that I have, y'all, is from Sephora. I don't know if I went to Dillard's this go around, but it's all products. So I'm going to share that with you after I put this up, and I'll be right back. So I went out to our mall today. I had to go out there for several reasons. I had a mishap with my little charm bracelet, my little herbarium. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'm going to try to hold it so you can. Y'all have seen this before because this is the last bracelet I did, but my little herbarium stone came out. So they ordered me another one because I had 2 of these and I had it on this bracelet. I took it off. So apparently if it's less than a year, It's under warranty, thank God, because these little things are expensive. And they've raised them up to $88. I know that I got both of mine during some kind of a sale. They ordered me a new one today, so they took care of that. So let's just see. I'm going to start, and then I'll just tell you when I got something. I think that's the best way for me to do this. So sorry about that. So I went into Sephora today because what I got was the Fenty Marshmallow body butter in the full size. And then I decided that I don't like it that much to want it in the full size. So I decided to trade it in for something else. The first choice was going to be the Fenty lotion. They had none. They had been having kits of the Sol de Janeiro number 59 so I could get that small body wash because they haven't put the big one out yet. They had none. They had no Adwoa conditioners. For everything that I would have wanted to trade it for, they had none. And I think the very last thing that I was looking for was the new Sol de Janeiro body cream. I don't want it per se, but I was going to get it just for the sake of exchanging. They wouldn't give me a due bill, so I went ahead and got this foundation in sandalwood. I think I have tried every color of Estee Lauder. It is a good foundation because I remember when I used to get samples of this, it matched me, but I never knew what color I had. And I wore it to work one time when I was a CNA, because if you get a foundation and you want to test it, if you work in healthcare, nursing, factories, those are the best kind of jobs to test makeup that has a stay-in-place claim and all of that stuff. I felt like I was sweating bullets, and I said that to somebody, and this was years ago. And I said, I bet my face is a mess. Y'all, my face looked nice. So this is a good foundation, and I'm talking about the Estee Lauder Double Wear period from when they brought it out. At that time, they are the ones that made a powder called Lucidity Transparency. It was 5.6 and then it became 5, but that powder matched me to a T. And it has smoothing properties when you would wear it on its own. Like you could see that it smoothed and blurred your face out before this blurring stuff was a thing. And when I wore it with my Stay True foundation from Clinique that was in Stay True Honey, it gave you what they call today a beat face, and I didn't even realize it. I just love the fact that when I took pictures, my chest where I had no makeup was the same color as my face, and it looked nice, and I never had to give it a second thought. So I'm going to be trying the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Sandalwood of today. That's all that I got. That was my exchange. I went into Ulta. And I got another one of these glosses called Kenyan Coffee. I'm not halfway through my first one, but I really, really love it. And it blends with my lips so well. It's like one of those My Lips, but better. And it's natural. I can put it on without a mirror. It looks great with all of my makeup, nude or whatever. So I had to get another one because it was the last one there. And I've been afraid to try a new one. I got 2 Morphe eyebrow pencils because I used the chocolate mousse, but I can't never decide if I really like it more than the Java. Again, I have them together. And then they have this new stuff, Daisy. This is a vanilla scrub. They didn't have the spray. This is called Vanilla and Glow. Now, I do have tons of scrubs. This smells nice. It smells like a generic vanilla, so it's not overly vanilla. It's not a vanilla that I would be using with everything else, but like my Gilded Vanilla from Victoria's Secret, my Wrapped in Vanilla. It doesn't smell like either of those, but it is a vanilla scrub that I can use if I'm planning on wearing something vanilla. It's just a nice scented scrub. It actually smells like something that you would find years ago in a Kmart, a Walmart, you know what I mean? All these normal little stores. If you're like in one of these little stores that you just go to out of town, it's not like a gourmand type scent. Of course, it was only $4.99. It's pleasant. And it will do the job. So I went ahead and got it. Now, they did have this in a body whip, and they had it in some kind of a spray. The coconut one didn't smell coconutty at all. The cucumber melon didn't really smell cucumber melony, but you could tell it was in that family. And I didn't smell the rest of them. The coconut one smelled kind of weird, so I didn't mess with that one. I just got this one just because it said vanilla, $4.99. Nice little item to try. And I think that's all I got there. Let's see. I got this Dillard's bag. Okay, now I know. When I got my friend her Christmas gift, her bracelets and stuff, they had these cute little rings, y'all. They had these cute little rings. Look at that. Got the little butterfly ring. And see, I wear a 7. And don't mind my hand. I'm so sorry. My nail polish is chipping. So I'm going to redo my polish here. But that little butterfly was so cute. And I won't be wearing these to work, y'all, because these ain't real. I have to wash my hands too much. But this one is the first one that I picked up. Because y'all know I said I'm that jealous gift giver. I got a brooch for her mom. I got a bracelet for her. And I sent her daughter the Gilded Vanilla because she used to love Victoria's Secret's vanilla gloss. You know what, y'all? Why can't I talk right? Oh Lord, it's vanilla lace. Yeah, smack me. I have been out since 6 this morning because I went to the laundromat and it is now 3:45. So pardon me. But she had a bit of a bad news. She's a good friend that I've known from years ago. I met her because she came here through her husband's job because he was in the military. And she has recently, though, lost a family member in August. Very sad. And then she told me sad news about her boss and her husband, and it was tragic. And it's Christmas, and she was already dealing with her lost family member. So she's in my prayers. I just hate that because this is like supposed to be a joyous time of the year, and it's very hard, when you're going through something dark. So my prayers are with her. I love her, and I wish her the best. Because I told her I sent her the gift for me just to give her some light. Hopefully she has a smile. But she got my package, and then she received that news. So again, like I said, I'm going to keep her in my prayers. If anybody out there is going through something, because I know sometimes this is people's favorite season, sometimes it's not. A lot of people lost people during this time of the year. So my prayers are with you. My thoughts are with you as well. So to share the next thing that I got, I went ahead and wanted to try this NARS face palette. I actually saw this in Kohl's, Sephora, and didn't decide that I wanted this until last week, y'all. I didn't know this item had been out for a while. The videos that I've been watching have been out for a year. Now, I wish they would put these together, though. I have Laguna 5 or something. I think this one is a 7 and an 8. If I could hold that right, y'all. Because there's one in between. Okay, there's a Laguna 6 and a Laguna 8, but there's a 7. And I don't know why they did that. I guess the other one might have a 7 and an 8. I'm not sure. But apparently there's eyeshadows. I did like this in store. I also have that Sephora face palette that I need to be using. Y'all remember this one right here? I'm going to open this up for you in a moment. I also got these two samples. Now, I said that I don't like this Fenty. Another guy in there, he don't like it either. But then people say, oh, put it on and wear it for a minute. It smells so good. I don't agree, but since I'm at home and nobody's going to smell me and I don't have to worry about being offensive to anybody but myself, I'm going to try this on when I'm not wearing anything and let it dry down and see what I think. But even if I decided that I like it, I don't want a vial. I don't want a bottle. And then I got this Clean Reserve with cherry. I do like it, but I will say this. Some people talk about the staying powers of these perfumes, and when I was a kid, perfume lasted forever. It was more quality ingredients, different things were used. As we come of age and people are allergic to things, people have allergies, people are sensitive to things, and some people, want things that are not made with synthetic things and all that. These things some of them are calling them farm to something. I don't know if it's not farm to table, but I think it's on this packaging somewhere. I'm sure that it is. It's on this packaging somewhere. And they're calling it from farm to something. So I don't know. But anyway, when you deal with clean fragrances, all the synthetics are taken out. So they're not going to last as long. This one is not offensive. I can spray it hours later. I do like it. I don't want a big bottle. But I prefer the old-fashioned, full of everything perfumes just because. But when you're dealing with these, they are synthetic. They are lighter. They're made with different cleaner ingredients. So they're not going to last long. And I know a lot of people sometimes will talk about the longevities of these. But they need to understand the makeup of these versus a regular perfume. And it's just not going to be the same. I don't even see how they can be comparable because these are going to be made, again, with your clean ingredients. I would say new age stuff. So I'm going to share this with you. Let's see. Yeah. I've never touched this, y'all. I need to use this. Like, honest to God, I be having some nice stuff and don't even touch it. And it's still good. I think Andrea Renee tried this color right here. It was either this one or this one and said it showed up on her. And I match her. I'm like her foundation twin, which I love. Because if she puts a foundation on, I know that I can go get it. It will work for me. This is gorgeous. This is like a blush. I would actually use this as an eyeshadow. But I do love it, and I need to use it because I also purchased this one. So let's see. Was there anything else? Oh, yeah, y'all. I got a couple more bags, and they are Bath and Body Works. I got the Emily in Paris candle because I like this scent in candle. We didn't have it in candle. We didn't have it in PocketBac. I fell in love with the PocketBac that I had. And they had these. The little girl was being stingy. Little girl was being stingy. She didn't want to give them to me. She said they're not out yet. I said, but you're standing right there by them. So as I was leaving, one of the girls said, did you find everything you wanted? And I said, no, I wanted to buy those Valentines, but she said they're not out yet. So they went over there and got me 2 of them because I said that's all I wanted to buy. I really wanted more, but I wasn't going to be greedy. I realized if they were going to let me buy some, I would just get 2 because now that day wasn't the time for me to take a handful. But y'all, if I'd had my choice, I'd have got 5, and y'all know why. If you missed out on the ones they had last year or last time, was it last year or a couple years ago? Anyway, to me, these were prettier. They were so much prettier. Now, when I go back after the holidays, if they have more, y'all, I do want more. I want 4. I was trying to think. Yeah. So I think the last thing that I got was today. And I did get another Emily in Paris PocketBac. So I can just politely poke that right on up in there because that's what I'm going to do with it. But these are gorgeous. Today, now we know these are coming out for the semi-annual sale. I would imagine at semi-annual sale prices because that's why they made them, right? I'm guessing. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Why were they out today for buy 3, get 1? And they were really pushing that, right? So I have been liking the Coconut Lime Verbena. I was rather late to that fragrance because a girl had the lotion at one of my jobs and she was rude and obnoxious and I hated her. And you know how that goes. You hate somebody, you hate something they got, but then you find out that you really love it. So at that time, I had the body butter, the original Bath and Body Works body butters, then in the little clear tin or jar with the little top that would have the design like this on there. I didn't realize that I had the body butter. So by the time that I used the body butter, it was 2009. And I think at that point, this fragrance might have been out about 2004, maybe 2003. I'm thinking my son was under 6, but he was over 4. So it might have been 2003, 2004. I didn't use it till 2009. Y'all, I fell in love with it. It had a cooling scent to me. Like you could smell the coconut lime, whatever the verbena was, you could smell that. It smelled bright and uplifting, but at the same time, it wasn't sweet, but it wasn't sour. And I loved it. Then I was mad at myself because I liked something that somebody had that I didn't like. That's happened a few times. But I went ahead and got this. I was not crazy about the mist. I sprayed it and put it back and then decided to get this because I still have original Sea Island cotton, but if I have a cream, I know that's done for. I also have the cotton lemonade, which smells nice, but I'm not sure, y'all, if all of these notes on here are the original notes or not. But the reason that I got 2 of the coconut lime verbena, of course, was because I liked it so much. So I got a lotion and I got a body cream, and I will be using these now. They can be used now. And then I got In the Sun. I wasn't crazy about In the Sun. I think I had something of theirs and I gave it away. I do still have their perfume vial. Then over the course of some time, I decided that I liked it because somebody else had it. But by then, whatever it was that I had in it, I think I gave away. I might have had a lotion. Now, if they got any of these left when we go back, I will go ahead and get a lotion to this. And I'll probably get a lotion to this one too after I see what the prices are. But I definitely wanted 2 of these. I didn't mess with the sprays. Well, let me take that back. They didn't have the sprays out to this, but they had the spray out to this. And I already have one if mine is good. Because if my cotton and lemonade is still good, then my Sea Island Shore is going to be good. And it was Sea Island Cotton. I don't know why they changed it to Sea Island Shore. There was really no reason. I need to find my stuff and see. This is what the packaging looks like now. So that is it, y'all. I think that's everything that I got. I do believe. I hope. Yep, that is it. And I need to stop because y'all done already heard me say I ain't got nowhere to put all this stuff. But yeah, I'm very happy for the things that I got. I didn't get something that I didn't necessarily want. I have plenty that I don't need. But I definitely wanted all of this. And I really am going to see about these. And I'm anxious to use this the first time that I put some makeup on. We're going to start with this one. So that was it, y'all. I just wanted to share that with you. Share what I got because I've been holding on to some of this stuff. I have some orders coming in. They're nothing big this time. I'm just going to chill out tonight. I do wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And again, like I said, if you're going through something, you're in my prayers. Because I know this isn't everybody's time of year. This used to be, y'all, my favorite time of the year. July 4th and Christmas because my kids were at home. They're grown now. I too have things going on in my background that are very, very sad. And I realize, you know what I mean? Other people have things going on too. Some of it's far worse than mine. Some of it's more tragic, but we all are going through something. And I want to let you know you're in my prayers and I'm thinking about you. I wish you the best holiday that you can possibly have. Even if, because in my case, y'all, I'm going to be here doing my old standby, looking at Hallmark movies and eating me some microwave popcorn. It's like if I don't have nothing else, I'm always certain to have some microwave popcorn. Got my little soda. Got my little food. I'm going to try those pork chops out. I'm going to cook those tonight. And that is it. So again, I want to wish everyone a good evening. And until the next time, I'll see you again.